Hello everyone, this is your girl Jasmina and welcome to JassyBelleTv. We have here with us our first interviewee, Mr. Punchline. So let's get to know him a little bit more. So who is Punchline?
Punchline is a bunch of things. It's passion. It's struggle. It's emotions. It's anger. It's happiness. Greatness. It's everything that you can ever think of that you can feel all in one. Like, 'cause all my life, all I've ever been through is what I just told you. What all those things that I put together tells you what makes me. Like, you know, Punchline is not. He's not just an artist. He's not just a brand. He's not just a word. It's a feeling. It's something that you feel. Something that, you know, you had to get to in order to be, in a way. You know. Basically, just, you know, it's really just me being myself. To sum it all up, it's just me being myself, and this is who I am, and this is who I want to be, and I like to be.
Okay. Now we know how the name came about. Was it given to you, or was it self-entitled?
It was given to me. It was given to me, but then it was my choice to take it and, you know, change my name. So when I was like 14, 13 years old, when I first started getting good and noticing that I had talent, I used to always rap with punchlines. Every rap was a punchline. Because, you know, I came up and I started rapping in the era of Cassidy and, you know, everybody else that was coming out in that time with the punchline. So people used to be like, yo, you should call yourself Punchline. So, but I didn't want to call myself Punchline because it was already a group called Punchline. So I took the name, and instead of using a regular I thought, you know, all my life I've been nothing but action. It's been nothing but action in my life. So I said, you know what, let me turn the I upside down to show that impact in the name. Like, so when you say it, you got punchline, like, you know, you gotta say it with a little bit of oomph, like. But yeah, that's basically how that name came about. And I just took it and ran with it, you know. Just kept it up since I had that name since I was 14, 15 years old.
I have to say, now that I know what it means, it's kind of cool. So how would you describe your style of music?
My style of music. I like this question. This is a good question. My style of music is it's just like my character. It's just like you would be talking to me right now. Just how we're talking right now. This is how my music is. It's very very front line right here. Like, this is it. This is what it is. You know, it's not vulgar. It's not, you know, I'm not talking about beating nobody up. You know, it's just smooth. It's just like when you have conversations with me, people like, you know, you're very, like, you know, laid back and you soft spoken. My music is soft spoken, but at the same time, it's got a message behind it. So, like, that's basically how my music is. But if you really want to get, it's nothing but greatness.
Okay.
It's hits and greatness.
Good. Okay, now we all know you just dropped your recent video, I'm Cool, right? So what motivated the I'm Cool record and the video?
Well, first and foremost, shout out to Jedi, you know, my brother Jedi, my brother Sko, and Bean, and because, you know, they're all on the track. But I wrote the verse first, and I didn't have a hook or a second verse to it, so I said, you know, I wanted a feature with my, you know, my crew, and so I said, you know what, let me throw them on there, and I sent them the beat, and then one day we was all sitting down chilling, you know, just conversating before we go to the studio. We didn't even have the song laid down yet, and all of a sudden, Sko just started rapping to the beat, and he's like, yeah, I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. And that's how I started. I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. And then he was like, and then he kept going. He said, come on, man, you talking about practice? And we was like, oh, that's what it is, that's what it is. So Jedi wrote his verse in like 15 minutes while I recorded my verse. Like, you know, wrote his verse, boom. Then we laid it, you know, like that day, and just finished it right away. We finished it, and then it was on my last my last street album, No Role Models, Just Me, and people was feeling it. Like, people kept feeling it. So we said, yo, you gotta do the video. And we did the video on my birthday. So, like, But it came about, like, it was real smooth. Just how the song sound, and that's exactly how it came about. First it was my verse, then it was the hook, and then it was Josh's verse. You know, that's exactly how we wrote it. You know, everything was done in that order.
Well, the hook is very, very catchy, and I have to say, I want to know, what is it about you that makes you so cool, like you say?
I don't know. I really don't know. If I sat up here and told you, oh, I'm cool because this, I'm cool because I got sneakers, or I got clothes, or you know, or I got this, I wear these type of hats, it would be corny of me. I think I'm just cool because I'm not afraid to show people who I truly am. Like, if I'm going through something, I'll tell you. You know, if you know, I don't want people to feel. I want people to have the same energy around me at all times, which is, I don't want nothing but good energy. Like, I don't want people to ever be around me and be like, you know what, like, and look at me like, I don't like making people mad. You know, I don't like making people hate me. I don't like making people sad. So I like people to laugh and have a good time when they're with me. So I think that's what makes me so cool, is just that I'm always looking to have a good time and smile, even though deep down inside behind this smile there's a lot of, you know, struggle and torment and, you know, heartaches and a lot of stuff, you know, goes on behind the smile. But I feel like, you know, just me keeping that smile on, and it helps other people, like, you know what, like, I can smile too. Maybe they be going through something, you know, it helps them, you know, get through whatever they're going through. So I guess that makes me, I guess, cool. But in actuality, I'm just being myself, and I'm doing what God put me on this earth to do.
Right. Well, thank you very much for this interview. But for those out there who wants to hear more about you, how could they do that?
You can go to my website, IamPunchline.com, SoundCloud.com/OPS1. You can follow me Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at IamPunchline, and my YouTube channel is OPS Flow. That's one word.
Okay.
So, and I follow back.
Okay, good. Do you have any new projects coming up?
Yeah, I got an EP coming out, and I don't have a date yet, but it's incredible. Like, I don't really like talk about my music, but it's just some of the best music I ever created in my life. It's called Tall, Dark, and Handsome, but it's an EP, and you know, people hear the title and be like, oh, you tall, dark, and handsome. Right? You know, it's cool. I thought it was cool. Like, I always wanted to call a title that, call my album that. I've been trying to do this album, this Tall, Dark, and Handsome project for like 3 years. And I kept changing the name and doing something else and going somewhere else with it. So now I'm on my Grown and Sexy. And this is for the females, basically. This is the album for the women. Like, you know, I did all the rap albums. I did the No Role Models. I'm this tough guy. Like, lyricist. I did the Must Be 18, where it's a bunch of club hits and club bangers. And now I'm catering to the women. Yeah, there you go. I'm catering to the women.
Well, on behalf of all the ladies out there, we say thank you, and we can't wait for your new, you know, project to come out.
Thank you.
And thank you for this interview, and we wish you nothing but great music and success.
All right, well, JassyBelleTv.
Yep. She'll play her song again.